What separates us from animals? What sets us apart? Self-control, strength, discipline, bravery, wealth, perhaps, is what separates us. Perhaps it is tradition and religion. The drive to be a part of something greater than ourselves. The wish for something stable and sure, by the rules, by the book. Where are you compromising this? Where are you not strong enough to be stable? Where are you more an animal and less human? You've been thinking so much lately about your fate. Were you always destined to be here, doing this? Was it always going to go this way? Does it matter? If you find yourself here now, does it really matter? The world is opening up for you because you are playing by its rules and you're doing it better than everyone else. Steady approach brings so much to fruition, so much to celebrate. Keep moving slowly, surely. Climb. Most of your power is derived from your keen observation. You notice everything. Much like a Bene Gesserit witch, whose power is derived from noticing the micro movements. You have observed something within yourself that you wish to do away with. Something you no longer want to be. And this is the perfect time to rid yourself of it. Because your ascent continues. Less baggage, the quicker the ascent. If you think it will be easy, if you think you are not still being tested, if you think somehow success does away with the tests, you're wrong. There are many tests and many chances to fall. Good luck, human. I hope you live. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to the second part of your reading. Oh my God, I have to say, your look was my favorite. Your video, my favorite. It's just so perfect for what you're going through right now. So, as of today, November 5th, Venus moves into your sign. You have this power. If you haven't seen Dune, maybe you don't understand your character. She is the head, right? The Reverend mother of a group called the Bene Gesserit. So they are the priesthood, and they are witches, and they are psychics, and they can make you do things. They hold prophecy. They have all these things, right? And she tests the hero of the book, of the film, that one right there. And what she finds is a soul who, by the way, happens to be a Capricorn. But also what she finds in the character is a soul that can climb further up than she can. And so for someone like her in a position of power to test someone as she does him with the box filled with pain, and to realize that this person is stronger than you. That this person can climb further up than you could ever go. That this person is in fact fulfilling a prophecy. And so their direction is inspired. Their steps are blessed. They seem to just be playing out a story of greatness. She recognizes it because he passes her ultimate test. Now, for you, you are the one testing, but you are also the one being tested. Excuse me. On one hand, you may have some pretty wild impulses, especially when it comes to people who up until recently you looked at as platonic. But then there is also this sense of propriety and tradition. So you will test, and you will test yourself, and you will pass your own tests. Although there might be sudden feelings here and there, just remember what you're actually looking for, which is something extremely stable with someone who has a lot of commonality with you. Things that you begin out of just a sense of passion right now may just be because Venus is in your sign and you're attracting everybody, not just people who are compatible with you. So it's easy to get into something that's reckless, that you end up having to leave and heal from in just a couple of weeks because it doesn't go anywhere. It may start off feeling like it's going to be amazing and long-term, but that is the Venus magic. On the 19th of November, we have this lunar eclipse, and that's when you start to really see whether or not this thing you got into is worth anything or not. If the feelings are true on their part, but also on yours. So, a lot of people need to lean on you right now. So for a lot of people, you are the Hierophant here. You are the source of their money, perhaps. You are their source of advice, but more than anything, the source of their stability. They're looking to you either to steer the ship that they're on, or they're looking to looking at how you are steering yours and copying you. It can be a lot, but excuse me, I have a little bit of a cough. It can be a lot, but you can handle it. You're just, because Venus is there, you're even more available to people. And that can be a little bit tough because you're already pretty leaned on, right? So just be aware that if people start to contact you more and they want to talk more and they want to, like, you know, get your advice more and kind of, you know, if they want you to solve their problems even more than usual, it's because Venus is there. The whole world seems to realize all at once that you're quite incredible. Excuse me. And that they need your advice, or they want to be around you, or they want to work with you, or they want to talk about you, or they want to be friends with you. And that's okay. And, you know, if I didn't know you as well as I do, that in and of itself sounds great. But you and I both know that you're annoyed by, I don't know, 75% of the people you meet. So yes, you're more exposed and people are asking you things more and people want to work with you more and people this and all the things I said. But that just means that the pool of people that irritate you and annoy you and go through the doors just got bigger. So you will need moments of just, you know, cutting out, doing your own thing. Just when you can, take your breaks. Also try to realize that whatever is going on at home that you seem to still want to think is either your fault or your responsibility, you really need to look at that for what it is, which is kind of none of your business. And if you're thinking, yeah, well, I'm being exposed to it, so I'm involved. Okay, so where are the steps that are being taken to not be exposed to it anymore? What are those steps? Have you made a list? Will you start making a list? Will you get the pen and the paper to think about making the list? You see? Just because you have to be in a situation doesn't mean that you're responsible for it. There are a few things going on around you that have nothing to do with you at all and are just not good for you. And some of this is actually physically moving away because you've tried to be emotionally absent and it's not enough. There's also something to be said for needing a little more freedom. You know, if we're used to being surveilled or used to being watched or used to being controlled or used to being crowded, we can move somewhere or go somewhere where we feel the most free. And boy, we will find someone to make us feel crowded. We will find someone to keep tabs on us. We will find somebody to annoy us. You see people do this on vacation all the time. They go somewhere to relax and then they end up best palling it with someone who they end up exhausting themselves with, getting no rest. Right? Just taking on one more person. You're going to need rest. Because while all this is going on, and everyone around you wants your advice and needs your help and your popularity is through the roof, while all this is going on, you are still rising. The Kwisatz Haderach, right? You are still rising. You have so far to go. And it has become clear to you and perhaps finally to others how very high you can actually get. It's astounding, it's impressive, but it's a lot of work and it's a lot of pressure. And like I said, you need to take your breaks where you can. Because if you don't do the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Swords is assured. The only way out of the 8 of Cups, take your time alone, unplug from the drama, communicate, be brave and break away. You need some space, you need a little freedom. Whatever that means for you, you need to do it now. It's enough, because if you don't do it now, you're ticking and you will go off. So, the teacher, the taker, and the test itself, that's you. And you are a harsh teacher and an earnest test taker. And a very, very difficult test. And none of those aspects of you are easy on the other. But here you are, passing, climbing, gaining notoriety, picking up slow but steady momentum. Impressing the world. Remember that with this success and these feelings comes a need to expand. That's a part of it. There doesn't have to be something wrong for you to need a little room. Okay? I love you, love you. The extended will be on Vimeo. It's on Patreon. It's available through an instant PayPal link. If you would like a private reading, or if you would like to attend the November 19th live event, go to the Cameo link below. There is also a link for Quietest Revolution rings. We're almost sold out of everything, but check it out. Maybe you get lucky, you find your size. There's a merchandise link below. There's new merch coming, inshallah, next month. And what else? That's about it. I'll see you in the extended right now. Love you.